My name is Gbemisola Williams. Welcome to the very first episode of Experience with Gbemi. I am super excited and I can't wait to download all that I have in store for you. So I wanted to use this opportunity to remind you that Experience with Gbemi is here to educate, entertain, and inspire you when it comes to wigs and extensions. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here to advise you. I'm here to, hear and talk about your experiences with wigs and extensions. So once again, I welcome you to Experience with Gbemi. Today, our topic is the types of wigs, the different types of wigs, right? And this topic was inspired by the fact that I've seen a lot of people buy wigs, spend so much on wigs, and they end up not liking them because they saw too many types and they were just confused at the point and just went for one, and they go home and didn't like it, stuff like that. I've seen so many of it, and I felt, oh, okay, what if I could, tell you about the different kinds of wigs. So I thought if I could, explain to you the different kinds of wigs in the market, then your half of the problem of purchasing a wig may be solved. Because if you're going to the market and you know what you're going to look for, you already have a picture in your mind of what you want, so I think your shopping experience will be a little more easy. So this is why I am here and talking to you about the different types of wigs. So please stay tuned. Let's jump right into it. The different types of wigs. The first one will be the round closing wig. So the round closing wig are just basically wigs that are made with your extensions, your bundles, on the wig cap, right? It doesn't come with any form of closure or any form of frontal or lace or whatsoever. It's just your bundle, your extension on a wig cap. They sew it on your wig cap all the way and then finish off the sewing somewhere in the middle. They are beautiful too. They can be cheap. It depends on the length and maybe texture you're going for. It all depends on what you're trying to achieve with your wig. And the downside of a round closing wig would be the fact that most times you don't achieve the natural look you want to achieve with a round closing wig, right? Because the moment you bend, we can see where the closing ended and we can tell that it's a wig or it was sewn compared to other types of wigs. But they are really great accessories too, if you ask me. They work so well too. So that takes us to the next type of wig, which will be the closure wig. Well, the closure wig, I think the closure wigs are the most common types of wigs. But now, let me also tell you this, that there are different types of closures in the market. If you don't already know, there are different types, different sizes of closures in the market. So the first one will be the one that measures 2 by 6, also known as the Kim K closure, that is the Kim Kardashian closure. And I think it's called so because Kim Kardashian was the first to wear something like that. I'm not so sure, but I think that's why it's called so. And Kim K closure is very beautiful. If you want the sleek, long, straight hair kind of look, flat, kind of look, the Kim Kardashian kind of look, then I think you should go for a 2 by 6 closure. It's really nice, easy to maintain, easy to wear, and it's cheap too. So that works really fine, especially with straight waves, right? And the next one will be the one that measures 4 by 4. So this type of closure measures 4 by 4. That means it looks like a square, right? It looks like a square and it's really beautiful, really beautiful. I think they are the most common types of wigs. They are the most common types in the market. It comes with a pattern, some comes with 2 patterns. It all depends on what you're trying to achieve, right? And they are not expensive too. They are not expensive. It depends on where you're getting it, but they are not so expensive. They are not so expensive. And that takes us to the next one, the 5x5 closure. These types of closures are not readily available in the market. They are not common. And if you're the type that like the frontal look but can't maintain a frontal, then the 5x5 is. That takes us to the next one, which is the 6x6. This is also not readily available in the market. Most times your vendor would have to place it an order for it from the factory for you, but they are so beautiful too. Like I said, if you want a frontal look and you can't really style your frontal, you don't want to go through the stress of styling an ear-to-ear frontal, then those 6x6 is also for you. They are not readily available in the market, but it can be made available. It all depends on your money. So that takes us to the next type of wig. That would be your frontal wig. Frontal wigs. I love them, but I'm not a fan. No. I love them from far, like seriously, because as beautiful as frontal wigs look, it takes a lot of work to get it to look that beautiful. Trust me. So a frontal wig is basically a lace frontal with bundles at the back. So a lace frontal will usually measure from your ear to the other ear. So all of the front is made of lace, that is strands of hair attached to a lace, and then the back is where your bundles, your extensions are attached. And they are pretty expensive, depends on texture, length and quality you're going for, but they are pretty expensive, they are not cheap. The downside of a frontal wig is the fact that you need to style them properly. You need to always style them properly, right? And that's just the beauty. Like, there's no two ways about it. If you cannot style it, then you're not getting what you really want. Do you understand? Because at the end of the day, let's say I'm wearing a frontal wig, the lace color is different from my skin tone, you know, everything is just flying all over and all of that. The beauty is gone. So that alone is the downside of owning a frontal wig. But if you're the type that has all the time, you know how to lay your edges, you know how to style any hair, you know how to just maneuver your wigs, then, and you know you have the time, then the frontal wig is for you. Please, by all means, wear a frontal wig. They are very beautiful and they give you the most natural look possible if you style them properly, right? And that takes us to the last one, which is the 360 wig. 360 wigs are, for me, I would say they are the most versatile type of wig because they can work in so many different ways. You know, a 360 wig can be styled as a closure wig, it can be styled as a frontal wig, it can be styled as a ponytail. Yes, a beautiful well-laid ponytail. It can be styled in so many different ways, right? But the downside, just like a frontal wig, is the fact that it needs proper, and this time, most times, professional styling, because that is where the beauty comes out. That is how the beauty is going to come out. And the downside, another downside is the fact that it's not cheap. 360 wigs are not cheap, but they are absolutely beautiful. They are absolutely beautiful. They are versatile. You know, you can do the all up ponytail, you can do the halfway packing, you can style as, you know, into two. You can just do so many things with a 360 wig, but they are not cheap and they require proper and professional styling. So, which is it going to be for you? Which type of wig are you getting next? I hope by now you have enough information. You know what the different types of wigs in the market look like in your head, and you know, the next time you're buying a wig, you're actually making an informative decision, right? Because that is what Experience with Benny is here for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think. Let me know your opinion, your perspective. Do you think I forgot something? I forgot to mention something? Please don't hesitate to drop it in the comments. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. So much more. I have so much more in stock for you. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.